Hello friends, continuing with the unit Physical World and Measurements. Today we start with second chapter of this unit, Units and Measurements. To start with, we are to understand about 7 basic physical quantities. Now, what are 7 basic physical quantities? To understand them, first we are to understand the term physical quantity. How we define a physical quantity? Any quantity which is measurable is defined as physical quantity. For example, length. Length is the distance of separation between 2 points at the extreme ends of an object. So length is a physical quantity because it is measurable. The second is mass. How we define mass? Mass is quantity of matter contained in a body which can never be zero, and it is also measurable. So mass is also a physical quantity. Then time. What is time? Time is duration between occurrence of two events, which is also measurable. So time is also another physical quantity. Number 4, temperature. What is temperature? It is degree of hotness or coldness. It is also measurable. We can measure temperature with thermometers. So temperature is also a physical quantity. The fifth is electric current. What is electric current? It is the rate of flow of charge. It is also measurable. So electric current is another physical quantity. Sixth is luminous intensity. What is luminous intensity? The amount of light emitted per second in unit solid angle by a point source in a given direction. Now luminous intensity is also measurable, so it is another physical quantity. Now seventh, we have amount of substance, quantity of matter contained in a particular element. What is amount of substance? Quantity of matter contained in a particular element. So it is also measurable. So amount of substance is another physical quantity. So there are 7 basic physical quantities, which are length, mass, time, temperature, electric current, luminous intensity, and amount of substance. I repeat, 7 basic physical quantities are length, mass, time, temperature, electric current, luminous intensity, and amount of substance. Now after this, we have to understand about standard quantities. What are standard quantities? How we define it? The quantity with which physical quantities are compared. For example, meter. When we say 3 meter cloth, 3 meter is cloth length. Okay. So when we say meter, 3 meter cloth, when we say 3 meter cloth, 3 meter is a cloth length, which is a physical quantity. 3 times a meter means cloth when compared with meter, 3 times, it becomes equal to 3 meter. Therefore, meter is a standard quantity. Therefore, meter is a standard quantity. Now, we come to examples. Example 2. 3 kg rice means 3 times a kg. So, kg is a standard quantity. Similarly, 3 seconds, 3 Kelvin, 3 amperes, 3 candela, and 3 moles are other examples in which second, Kelvin, ampere, candela, and mole are standard quantities. Now, a unit. We define a unit. What is a unit? What is its definition? What is a unit? How we define a unit? That standard quantity with which physical quantities are compared is defined as a unit. I repeat, that standard quantity with which physical quantities are compared is defined as a unit. For example, meter for length, kg for mass, second for time, Kelvin for temperature, ampere for electric current, candela for luminous intensity, and mole for amount of substance. These all are units: meter, kg, second, Kelvin, ampere, candela, and mole. These are units which are standard quantities. Now, salient features of a unit. What should be the salient features of a unit? How a unit should be? What characteristics a unit should possess? It should be definite. Okay, it should be definite. It should be durable. It should be convenient. It should be reliable. It should be valid. It should be imperishable. Okay, and it should be unaffected by environmental changes with time and place. It should be easily reproducible in the form of replicas, that is, its prototypes are easily available. So, these 8 characteristics a unit must have: definite, durable, convenient, reliable, valid, imperishable, unaffected by environmental changes with time and place, easily reproducible in the form of replicas, that is, the prototypes are easily available. Now, who decides a unit? A body named as General Conference on Weights and Measures decides a unit of a particular physical quantity. Now, we come to assignment 2.1, chapter 2. Its assignment, first assignment of chapter 2. Question number 1. What do you mean by a physical quantity? Question number 2. Enumerate 7 basic physical quantities and define each of them. Question number 3. Define a standard quantity. Illustrate with few examples. Question number 4. Define a unit. Enumerate units of 7 basic physical quantities. What are salient features of a unit? Question number 6. Name the agency who decides about unit of a physical quantity. So these are all questions that you are to answer on the basis of the text given to you. And thank you so much. We will continue with it tomorrow. Thank you once again.